Okay, welcome back to part 6 of Let's Play Project Firestart. I had to, the game's paused right now, and I had to go back and redo some of the game from my last save point. So, the power hasn't been turned off yet, but I went ahead and did the same things that I did in the last video. I set self-destruct, I genested the I genested the waste pod, and radioed in that I had set self-destruct and got the videotape. Since that white monster is going to come pretty soon, I'm going to start dealing with that. One thing that I forgot was that the monster goes a lot faster when it's dark. And that's part of the reason why the power goes out, or why the reason the monster comes right when the power goes out. Kind of a game mechanics thing or story mechanics thing, but that's why. So I'm going to go ahead and head where I need to go to get ready to deal with the white monster. I'm gonna be able to turn the power on pretty much right away. If the light is on, the white monster does not move as fast as it did in the previous video. Meanwhile, I think we already saw this cutscene in the last video. I basically skipped some of the sightseeing that I did in the earlier to save some time. There's already a playthrough of this on YouTube, but so this is more than a playthrough. It's meant to really show everything about the game, all the rooms and whatnot, and kind of to be a tribute to the creators of the game by looking at all the details. Right, there's the control room. While we're waiting for that, we'll check out this room right here. I'm not sure what this room really is. Some kind of antimatter transfer electronic microcircuit room? I don't know. I just totally made that up. And right now the power is going out. Anor is turning the power off. So fortunately we're right next door, so we don't have to go very far to get the power back on. Close that door up first and open the door and go into the control room. This will take away the white genetic monster's biggest advantage of it, that speed. Oh no, and I just accidentally went in. Out again. Okay, there you go. Which is really annoying in this game because you have to wait for the load time when making that kind of mistake. Main power, turn on. And we have another computer here. Really doesn't tell us anything except for messages that we've already read, or pretty obvious. The power is off and the power is on. Okay, log out. And we can now leave this room. And I think the monster will probably come right here. The white one. We'll find out in a minute or two. Yep, sure enough, comes. Kind of tell by the way it took longer to load. How to load the animation sequence there. And we gotta run away! Run away! because the laser gun will not kill it. Fortunately, what's also right next to the control room is the place where you can use the radiation on him. Now, I think you actually have to shoot it as well. I'm not 100% sure, but the radiation basically weakens it. Which reminds me of something else that I need to do still that I should have done at the beginning of the game. Close that door. At the beginning, there's an oxygen valve that I didn't turn on, that I should have. Now, I don't really know I know weakness, one of the monster's weakness is oxygen, but I don't really see exactly how that is supposed to work into just mechanics of the game. Because, if I'm a human, if John's a human and you're on a ship, I'm assuming there's oxygen. Okay, there's another one of the little scary cutscenes. As soon as you enter the room, I kind of pressed too early, but there's a little scary music that plays, and once you push up, you'll see that cutscene that the guy's head's ripped off and stuff. It's pretty gory and violent for video games back then. Okay, so this is where you get the plasma rifle, which is much better of a weapon. I have to use up the rest of my one laser rifle first. Now we can pick up the plasma rifle, but won't have it ready just yet. That one cutscene though with the head ripped off, that was probably the most glorious, nastiest part of the game, I think. At least when I was a kid, I thought so. Close that door. And let's go back out. And we're pretty much done with this section of the ship as far as looking around. And now we have to go all the way back across that long corridor. Let's go ahead and use this medical kit, because we probably won't ever come back down here for the rest of the game. And I could use that med kit too, I guess, but I also want to stop over at the med lab and show the energizer being used to heal you. Go through the terrarium here, with all the plants in the background. Not too much detail to the plants, but it's still pretty cool that they included this in the ship design, I think, that you can actually see it. Now, also, we're going to be going up to the observation deck on level 4. I'm going to go ahead and do that now, actually. And then we'll get to see the terrarium from above. On this part of level 4, there's not much to see other than the 2 observation decks. One that looks out to the front of the ship, which we're going to be looking at right now. And then, whoa. Tremors detected in docking bay number 1. What that is basically your ship getting destroyed. What exactly is destroying it? I don't know. Is it the creatures? Is it Arnor? Or is it some bomb that was planted on there by the IA or whatever? I don't know. But anyways, it's destroyed. If I have time, I'll go take a look at it. There's the front of the Prometheus. So we go out. Not much to do up here other than look at the scenery, really. Again, it'd be kind of, again, not necessary to have these things in the game, but I think it makes it pretty cool that they are in the game. Adds a lot to the game, even though little details. Okay, there's a terrarium in that glass bubble thing. Those engines remind me of the Starship Enterprise engines. Can't do anything in those rooms really. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to level 3 as we have 20 minutes left to self-destruct, and this is gonna be the end of this particular video right here. I'm gonna go ahead and go through that door. And that'll be it.